Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, Curvies. What's good? Happy hump day. What day is it? What day is it? It's hump day. And it's also Wealthy Wednesday. And it's also, let's look at these wonderful reasons for women to have an IUL. No way. Nadi is in my house. Thanks, Nadi, for coming through. You know, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for coming here this morning. We were here to talk about this morning since it's still Life Insurance Awareness Month. And I am not only your favorite YouTube creator, but I'm also a licensed life and health agent. And during Life Insurance Awareness Month, I've been doing a weekly video on life insurance awareness. So today, because I'm a woman and a lot of my curvies are women, I decided to show the benefits of insurance specifically for women, because you know we get left out of a lot of stuff, y'all. So I decided to go ahead and just highlight some of the things that I love about some of the products available. Good morning, Shaby. Thanks for coming through, beautiful. I appreciate you. And thank you for coming. Yes, good morning. Yes, Curvies. Say hello to the people. Yes. So I have a couple of slides ready. I don't want to hold up your whole morning. We're going to be out of here within 30 minutes today. It's just real quick. The slides I have are about a minute each. I'm going to go ahead and start so we can get started up in her. Okay. So you may or may not know that life insurance has hybrid things going on right now. And it's not just for when people die, it's for while you are alive, and it can take care of a bevy of financial needs while you're alive. Oh, thank you, Reality with Krista Marie is in the house. Thank you for coming through this morning. So glad you can make it. Grand rising, beautiful. All the beautiful people are up and early this morning. I appreciate that. Let's see here. No, that was right. So you guys can read this. So there are 20 benefits for women with the IUL, but we're just going to go through real quick. What is an IUL? So here's a real quick intro, you guys. I'm going to make this fun. An IUL is an Index Universal Life Insurance product. You got to pay attention to the word indexed, because as women, we usually like a good guaranteed something. And basically indexed means guaranteed. Okay. So we like it when our bag is verified and guaranteed. We like it when our diamonds are verified and guaranteed. And you should love it when your insurance and financial instruments are indexed and guaranteed. Let's continue to go on. An IUL is an Index Universal Life Insurance. It provides financial security for women by offering a tax-free retirement income, death benefit protection, and cash growth potential. Okay? And that's really important these days, because you sometimes get one, but you usually trade it off for the others. In an IUL, there's a lot of things working in your favor at all times. Okay? Let's look at, you have flexibility in your premium payments. So that means, ladies, if you're not in an exact financial position right now to, like, let's say, invest into your savings, into your account. It's kind of like a savings. I do air quotes when I say savings, because the same types of accounts that people have for 401ks is a type of savings for their retirement for later, right? So this IUL is designed to be like your personal savings to set you up with a personal pension or whatever retirement later. And people think, oh my God, it's going to cost my arm and my leg. No, because it doesn't have to, because you can structure these things and in a way where you start off with maybe $200 in premiums your first month, your first year. So you do 12 months of $200 premiums. And then because of that savings, and because you've obviously been taking the steps you need to, then the next year you're like, oh, look, this is really working out for me. This year I want to double it. And then you do $500 in savings. The next year, hey, Milo, you back in the house? They let you in, huh? Milo just came in, you guys. And then I just structured for another client where she literally is starting off with $200 a month. She's going to, and we structured her policy. She's an old woman of a certain age, 60 years old. And she was like, oh, I can't pay that much. I can pay about 200. She's on a fixed income. And she has a business. So she decided to do $200 a month. Next year, she'll start doing $1,000 a month. And she wants to continue to pay $1,000 a month into her savings plan for like the next 20 years. And she's already 60 though, you guys. And she doesn't have to. We could have structured it that she only had to do that for the next 10 years if she wanted. But the way that we structured her illustration is garnering her from $200 a month and then from $1,000 a month. Within 10 years, she'll already have a cash value built up of $110,000 in addition to a death benefit of over $250,000, both of which she can draw from in real time for what we're about to go through. Okay, so just remember flexible payments, tax-free death benefits, everything transfers in life insurance. Toddy, vision is here. Good morning. That's right. Okay, so remember, we love tax-free stuff. I live in California. I get taxed up the wazoo, but I'm not moving to Texas. So sometimes taxes, you just got to pay them. But when you die and you pass on your beneficiary their benefits, that's tax-free. Imagine your family being able to get $1 million, $500,000, $2 million, $200,000 without Uncle Sam's hand being out. You work all your life, you provide for all your people. Last thing you need is somebody coming through taxing your death dollars, right? So everything is tax-free death benefit. It pays out tax-free. And I also structured the same woman's policy because she is a business owner, that we're going to make it so that her business is paying her $1,000 a month starting next year. So it's a tax write-off. Her premium is a business tax write-off, you guys. Okay? So there's lots of different ways to do things. Let's keep on moving. Like I already said, tax-free retirement income, the vehicle of insurance lets all the disbursements be in a tax advantage type of way, you guys. So you can structure your IUL to start paying you not only an early retirement, but it'll also be tax-free. Okay. It offers tax-free growth, death benefit, flexibility, and stability towards your long-term financial planning. Guaranteed. That's what I was talking about. The word indexed means guaranteed. Guaranteed. So you have a guaranteed minimum interest rate that you're going to be getting a return on. And then on some of the products, there's no cap. On other ones, it has like a 14% cap. So that just means that your money would be growing by maximum 14% per period. And then there are other accounts where there is no cap. So that's always nice. And yes, Shay B is very right. Being self-employed, you must know all of your benefits. Yes, definitely trust her. And she knows what she's talking about, because especially being self-employed, you got to look for ways to get you all your money, because you're self-employed. It's no corporate that's going to float you. You're floating you. So if you can find a way to not only create yourself your tax-free plan, but then look, she just created $1,000 a month write-off. Okay, couple more slides here. Upside potential with market gains. So with tax-free retirement income, there's market gains without the downside risk, and that's because of the index, you guys. It's guaranteed. No downside risk. People think it's hard to believe. Look, I don't deal in lies, and I don't like confusion. These products are tried and true. They've been around for a long time, and people just don't want to believe it. People want to believe that, oh my God, Wells Fargo, no shade intended, but regular bank regular credit union, no shade intended. Oh, that's where my money's safe. They can look out for me. They're the only ones I can trust. People, you're putting your money there and it's not growing. What do you want your money to do? Grow, right? Is there a way for your money to grow at 1%, 0.00001%? Or is there a way for your money to grow at 14% guaranteed locked in, 14% guaranteed locked in, 16% guaranteed locked in, 20% guaranteed locked in, even 6% guaranteed locked in is better than 0.0000001%. Okay? So just think about the ways that you can take control of your own money and grow it the way you want to grow it, not the way these institutions are allowing you to grow it. These products is where the institutions put their money. Wells Fargo has an IUL. Bank of America has an IUL. Chase has an IUL. All the banks have IULs. JCPenney has an IUL. Disneyland IUL. Yes, all these people use their cash from their life insurance policies to either float their business at one time or fortify their profits. So the final reason in this slide that why a woman should consider an IUL is that we do tend to live longer. Remember that we are built for it, y'all. We are built for it. We live longer, we earn less, we have less in retirement than men, and an IUL can provide tax-free income and financial security in retirement. So today, let's just look at these real quick. I told you I'm going to let you out here in like 15 minutes. You guys, I hope you're smashing the like button, smash the subscribe button. If you haven't already, ring the bell. I kind of jumped right in. I didn't do any housekeeping, but you guys know the routine. Hopefully you're doing the things that you can do. So now let's get into the 20 reasons women need an IUL. So today, life insurance can be especially crucial for women as it provides financial protection and peace of mind. Here are 20 reasons why a woman needs life insurance, including how an indexed universal life insurance policy can benefit her. Index guaranteed, okay? Income replacement. So did you know that your life insurance can be used for income replacement? If the woman was to pass away, then that income could be replaced, ensuring that your children have financial support. And you can set that up for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I always suggest at least 10 years of any type of income replacement, because inflation is a BI. Okay. Number 2, did you know that you can use your life insurance money for childcare costs? And it can cover the costs for childcare and babysitting, allowing for your child to be cared for while you're at work. Yep, we can strategize it that way. Did you know that mortgage and rent can be paid off with life insurance? There's specific life insurance, and it's not the same kind that you get with your mortgage loan. That's PMI, property mortgage insurance. That's different. This is life insurance that if you pass, your mortgage will get paid off. You $500,000 in mortgage paid, or your rent amount to get paid for X number of years. Your rent's $3,000 a month, and you set it up to get paid for 3, 5, 7, 10 years. That's what it will be about to happen. That much money will be made available in a tax-free lump sum payment to your loved ones and beneficiaries, or you can dole it out. You can even set up, I want my loved ones to have my income and have this rent paid like I'm still here. So it could be a monthly amount even that's doled out to your beneficiaries. It's all tax-free still. Education expenses. Sorry, morning mouth, you guys. Funds from life insurance policy can be used for educational experiences, such as college tuition, private school fees, etc. So let's say Junior is a baby now, and something were to happen, but you wanted to ensure that he was going to go on to college after you left, then you would just be able to stipulate that this much money is set aside, $100,000 for your child's education, and a check for $100,000 could get cut for the young person. Okay, stay with me, you guys. Hope you're enjoying this awesome information. Everybody knows it can settle your debts. Funeral expenses, tried and true. Okay, this is what I'm all about, you guys, creating generational wealth and legacy. So obviously the Rockefellers did it. They did a lot of other things I don't agree with, but what I do agree with was their financial prowess and their consideration of future generations needing to have access to this wealth, because you can't spend it all and you can't take it with you. So they were thoughtful enough to set it up in a way that they're about, it's a multi-generational trust over there at the Rockefellers, and everybody's benefit pays into a trust that the family lives off of, creating a legacy fund, and it provides legacy or inheritance for your loved one's future. Estate taxes, already talked about that. Or did you know there's a new thing? There's a hybrid coming, and you are going to hear about it in the news. Long-term care is coming down the pike, and that's because healthcare costs for long-term care are very high. So they're talking about in the industry right now that there will be mandatory long-term care insurance required. So like how we have to have health insurance or else we get dinged on our taxes, you may end up in your state, I know California is talking about it, you may end up in your state having to be mandatory to purchase a form of long-term care insurance, which would provide care for you should you become critically disabled, terminally ill, and there's one other one. I forgot the other C. Sorry, you guys. But there's a way for you to be taken care of. Like, let's say you had a stroke and you needed long-term care in a hospital, but your insurance doesn't cover all of that. This insurance would. Stay with me, you guys. Thanks for being here on LRGA Curves today. I hope you're enjoying this Life Insurance Awareness Month, 20 benefits of an IUL for women specifically. Did you know that you can have insurance can fund a special needs trust if you have a child with disabilities? Yep. So there's special needs planning available. You can always set up your insurance in a way so that you can get to cash in case of emergency. So like if you had a roof that needed repair, a water heater that broke, or some other huge maintenance expense, cover that. And always an emergency fund. We just got out of the vid, you guys, and so all that whole rule about, oh, you need at least 3 months of emergency funds. You need at least 3 months of emergency. That went out the window, didn't it? I'm suggesting now to my clients that you try to get to at least 2 years, 24 months of emergency funds on hand so that you can live through another demic if you needed to, you know? So you can build up your emergency fund with a life insurance product. Business protection. If a woman is a business owner, life insurance can protect her business and provide funds for a buy-sell agreement or ensuring its continuity. Sorry. So like the woman I gave you guys for an example, her business proceeds. That will make it a business expense. That will make it a tax write-off. She can structure this to start paying herself an executive bonus from her life insurance, and that bonus would be tax advantaged, you guys. So instead of getting taxed at 24%, it would be tax advantaged, okay? Excuse me. Sorry, you guys. I had a little throat thing. I don't really know, but I never sounded hoarse. But I just like in the well of my throat right here, it's been like froggy. I don't know. So, okay, like I just said, retirement planning. I meet with my clients and I say, "How long do you want to live?" They say, "Yeah, people in my family live to 94." I say, "Okay, when do you want to retire?" When was the last time anyone in your life asked you when you want to retire? It's all about work till they say, and then until they say you can retire, huh? I'm trying to get to your dreams and goals, not masses' dreams and goals. What are your dreams and goals? When do you want to retire? Do you want to retire early? You can do that. If you structure these policies properly, you can set yourself up so you can retire early before 65. And then the money that you get at 65 from Social Security will still be there. You can do that, you guys. You don't want to work. You don't want to end up being I bless their hearts, but you don't want to be an old biddy at the front of Walmart or Target talking about welcome because your check can't get you through. No, you can plan your retirement. You don't have to wait for the government to lie to you and tell you, "Oh, by the way, we decided to use Social Security for something else." Nobody has retirement. Then what are we going to do, you guys? We need to start thinking about ourselves. You can set yourself up with your own retirement plan. You can start building that right now. You don't have to wait until you're at Yellow Freightliner after you work there, paid into a pension, for them to tell you they misappropriated your pension fund. You to get what I want. Now I'm all grown up. We already talked about the tax-free death benefit. And I always want to reiterate the flexibility of payments so you can adjust your contributions based on your finance. So let's say you're doing great this year and you're like, "Oh, Larja, I want to hit the ground running. I'm already putting $1,000 in my 401k that I'm going to get taxed on and feed to death. And inflation's going to eat up. And it's directly attached to the market. So when the market crashes, so does my return. And when the market peaks, my return peaks also. But it never made up its loss, you guys. It never makes up its loss. It would have to double where it was, not just get back to where it was for you to get your money back. I'm telling you secrets that are used by the ultra wealthy to fortify their fortunes. And they are available to everyday people. This levels the playing field. You're not going to get paid 80 cents per dollar on these plans like you do at work. At work, you get paid 80% on the dollar compared to a man if you're a woman. And if you're a Black woman, you're getting paid about 50 cents on the dollar, maybe 60 cents on the dollar if you go to work compared to a man. These policies don't do that to you. These policies pay you your whole dollar. These policies return on your whole dollar. This levels all the playing fields, okay? Real quick, finishing up. Oh, wait, I went too far. Let's see what this one said. Obviously, wealth accumulation. I just had a wealth and legacy workshop this weekend. I'm all about growing wealth, creating generational, sustainable wealth that can then be transferred, creating a legacy. It's time to catch up. We don't have to play behind the 8 ball. Gas is $6 a gallon. Milk is $6 a gallon. It's to the point where people have to pick one, y'all. If you start doing these types of products and start investing in yourself and take control of your financial future, then you'll be able to accumulate wealth, okay? And you'll be sitting pretty, just like her. And again, it has a guaranteed minimum interest. They have, which is very good. Even guaranteed, you guys, guaranteed. So even if you're like, "Oh, it's too good to be true," there's still a guaranteed minimum interest that you can expect to receive in addition to never losing your principal, in addition to the growth being locked in, okay? It's a lot of different things. So I hope you guys found this beneficial, and know that it's always a good time to get life insurance, and you can never have too many policies. If you get a new policy, you can keep your other policy that you got a couple years ago when the people talked you into it, and it's getting 4%. It's growing by 4%. That's most life insurance policies. If you have a life insurance policy that's gaining cash, typical life insurance waits about 3 years to season, and then you start earning 4%. After 3 years, though, the index universal life policies can be made to start paying out year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, depending on how you need it, how you want it, and what you're willing to invest into yourself. Yes, you do need life insurance. Oh yeah, oh my God, right on. And I'm licensed over there. Am I licensed in Jersey? I think I am. Yeah, New York and Jersey, I think. Anyway, and but it's really important, and you can use it for so many things. And most of all, women, we love our peace of mind, right? And we deserve peace of mind. We get stressed out at work, stressed out being a wife, stressed out being a mom, stressed out with our looks, you know. We just run around, we always think of ourselves last. And these are a way for you to put yourself first, okay? And that's what we should be doing. We all deserve peace of mind, knowing that we and our family are financially protected. And that can provide peace of mind and reduce stress, to live longer, to be able to enjoy all this money that you accumulated. Seriously, if your financial person isn't licensed, I'm licensed in several states. If they're not licensed, talk to a licensed professional and do your research, do your due diligence, check out what's best for you. Know that if you are employed and you're like, oh, my employer, I have life insurance through my employer, I can wait. Life insurance premiums are always based off of your age and your health. Taking care of yourself while you're young and healthy is your best bet. You let that life insurance from work be an additional policy on top of what you already did for yourself, okay? Because the policy from work isn't going to grow you any cash, but your employer can grow cash from that policy. You guys listening to me? You're not going to get nothing, but your employer is going to benefit from that, okay? Yes, what monies? And we're coming up on the end of this. So I hope that you guys found this most beneficial and understand that, let me in. Yes, you can get $1 million policy. But you know what? These policies, $1 million worth of life insurance here. I'm going to go 2 minutes over. $1 million worth of life insurance, you can get that. But you don't want to really do that. I would help you structure it in a way where it grows to $1 million of death benefit. Because if you just go in all willy-nilly and say, I want $1 million of death benefit, and you're a little older, that's going to cost you more and you won't be able to accumulate as much cash. So I would have you do a increasing. Anyway, there's all kinds of ways to structure it, but we can get to the $1 million policies. You can make a policy. I'm going to do another one of 20 benefits of having an IUL. There's $1 million babies. If you guys have any children, young children in your life, these same 20 benefits could be for them. But specifically, you can grow your babies to $1 million by only investing $28,000. So that's like what, $1,000? If you just did $1,000 a month, up to $28,000 for a child under the age of 14, by the time that child is 40, they would have accumulated over $1 million, you guys. So Yeah, I want to talk to all my friends about this. And yes. Right. Okay, you guys, thanks for coming into LRGA Curves. I really hope you found this useful. You know, I love helping the people. Money is my thing. It gets me excited because it makes the world go around. And we've been conditioned to believe there's not enough, but there is enough to go around, people. You just have to know how to get it. Okay? So I'm trying to show you how to get it, doing the good Lord's work. So my contact information is in the About tab. You can get at me that way, or you can always contact me through any of my social medias. You can DM me. If you have any questions, just get at me. I'm your friendly agent, licensed in several states. And if you need something, I can help you. Okay? And if I don't know how to get it to you, I have experts all over that can. Oh, right on. Thanks for coming through, Juice. I hope you got some information. Yeah, it's really important to have our own life insurance, okay? Anyway, you guys go out, make it the day you deserve, and make it a great day, okay? Smash the buttons, and I'll see you in the next video, Curvies.